Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 47th episode of Caches and Cantrips, Campaign 2, for some of your most favoritist streamers with Dungeons and Dragons on Friday nights. I'm joined by our stupendous cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Nina Nikolic, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from VGG and Crew. I almost messed up because for some reason, when I switched it over, I was like, hit the button to talk, and I just muted myself. and the only reason I heard it because the slider went clink, and I was like, that's not the right sound I'm supposed to hear. Anyway, we avoided disaster, literal disaster before the stream. So I hope that you all are happy at my quick reflexes. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal.
Now you have the sillies. It's not us.
I think that's just who I am now. It's just me.
Silly little Max.
Silly
little Max.
Silly little me. Little shoulder shimmy. Because that means silly, I guess. The international sign for silly is a shoulder shimmy. Anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome, and I apologize. No, I'm kidding. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. We have a very serious D&D stream here. And I would like to invite you, if you have not been here before, go check out our YouTube, because we have content over there, and we have exclusive content that's only in YouTube and podcast format called Out of Combat, where I don't know why I yelled that at you. It's called Out of Combat, where we talk about the episode after the episode, but it's not live. And you get to hear all the fun behind the scenes stuff, hear about what the players were thinking, what was going on. And I think for this one, it's going to be me and VS and Mac. So you get to hear all the dungeon master things that are going on in my brain.
You get to try to hear me for 20 minutes, try and get secrets out of Max, and he won't. So
one of these days,
Max,
I'm just going to track.
I believe in you, Mac. You can do it.
If anyone can do it, it's me. You know it.
It's true. It's true. I was like, I'm married to him, but it's you. If anyone can get him to crack. Yep.
People just tell me stuff, so I'm like, okay, tell me more. It's the voice.
Yeah. Anyway, so make sure and check that out. That's on Thursdays, by the way. It releases at noon. Wait, actually, it's noon Central Time now, which is it releases at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. It releases sometime around lunch. Whenever
what
they
about
release
Australian time?
Oh, fuck.
For legal purposes, this is a joke. You don't actually have to do the quick math. It's fine. We'll work it out.
In Australia, it
We're
releases. Let's see.
You know,
hold on. Carry the 3.
Americans.
It releases in the middle of the night. So wake your ass up and listen to it.
In the land that does not exist, it never releases, and you just have to move to America to be in the geological position to be able to listen to the licensed content of America.
Exactly. That's the real answer. Move to America and come vote. We need you.
Okay. Moving on. Sorry we missed out on last week, but for those of you asking, I feel much better now. And I'm totally fine. I thought I hurt my back, and I kind of did, but not bad. So very scary if you've known had back problems in the past or know anything about me. But we're all good. That mirror did not defeat me.
Looks really nice. That's all.
It wasn't a mimic.
It was not a mimic.
I mean, might have been.
So good.
Might still be.
It's just waiting.
It's true, actually.
Our next opportunity to strike.
It's like that scene from Troy when it's Brad Pitt versus Eric Banner, and then Eric Banner falls on a rock, and then Brad Pitt was like, "I will not let a rock take my victory," and that's how I see it in my mind.
You know, I saw that movie 4 times in the theater.
Say, are we all quoting like a 14-year-old movie? What's happening?
Is it 14 years old?
I'm pretty sure.
Feels like it.
I think it's older than 14.
It's 20 years old.
Yeah, I was like, it's older than 14.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Speaking of old,
listen to our podcast. I don't know. You can find it wherever podcasts are sold. We also have a show on Mondays called Tome of Knowledge, where we talk about
Are you
D&D.
old and bedridden? Need something to listen to?
Choke on this cough trouble. It'll be bad. Okay, yeah.
Speaking
On
of
Mondays we have a
things that
show
are
called
old, our podcast.
Yeah. Do your eyes just hurt? You can just listen to us instead. Check out our podcast. We have all of our episodes. We also have our podcast on Mondays. Right now we're talking about all the new changes in the 2024 version of D&D coming out. So go check out that whole conversations full of spice for some of the classes. And if you want early access to everything I just said, all of it, patreon.com/casters and cantrips. And you'll also get your name at the end of each episode, too. In case you didn't know that. It's on all of the VODs, too. So, and
Talk
if
about
you,
the NPC tier?
Yeah, if you get to the platinum tier, you can help create an NPC that will exist in this little world that I've created. And we'll take our characters.
Meet them, but they will exist.
So, when you make the NPC, kind of talk to you about what's going on, you choose where they are. They will meet the NPC. If it's looking like they're never going to meet them, I'll make them beat them. But there's no promise of when because they do have their own story. But it will happen. That's a great pitch for that tier, by the way. Let me tell you. Create an NPC. Wait 4 months.
We had some last campaign, and they were some of the best characters we met. So,
And if you just want to have a chat, go to Discord. Tell us about topics you want us to talk about. What's your favorite class in D&D you want us to cover? Want to post some memes? Sure, go for it.
Was the guy that you like, Brando or whatever his name was he one of the NPCs that was created?
I'll tell you if you meet an NPC.
Oh, from the last season.
What was the mushroom guy?
One of them,
The
one
guy
of them
that
Vikings
like,
was.
everyone was like, I hate this guy, he sucks. And then my character just rated him, and then he like followed me relentlessly because he's like, ooh, step on me. Like, you know.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And I was like, I fucking will. Like,
no, that was not.
I don't recall campaign 1 being that spicy, but maybe I
No,
should.
I was going to say, what?
I'm
Is that
going
what
to
it is?
see
Apparently.
the clips of this, please.
that's how I remember it anyways.
Yeah.
I would kill for what happened last season, but all from the mind of Mac.
Oh man, that'd be
Like her
great.
version of how everything went down. She's like, and then once again, I saved the day as usual. No, I'm just kidding.
But like, no.
It's like, just kidding, but seriously. Anyway, if you were here for D&D, good news is because we're about to start it right now. And if you think we're too silly, well, good news is it's ending right now. Or bad news if you love it. I don't know.
You
We're
can
gonna
click
play
away.
D&D.
This is your problem, not ours.
No, you can't
You
click
can't
away.
click away. That's not
You
allowed.
can't
That's
ever
illegal.
click away.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just
Never.
kidding. You're stuck.
In fact, you got to open like 10 more browsers and just put the stream everywhere.
If you're not watching us in surround vision, then what are you even doing? Like, how many monitors do you have? Is the question you should be asking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go ahead and start our episode tonight of Casters and Cantrips. So our story last left off with a party approaching these jungle ruins that they had found on this deserted island where they were currently shipwrecked. Their newfound travel companion, the Firbolg named Kyle, led them to the entrance just a few hundred yards away. And when the group arrived, they immediately detected an abundance of magical energy about the ruins. There's also a magical purple light emanating inside the first chamber, illuminating the inside. The party decided to sneak into the chamber to try and find the supplies that Kale's crew had left behind. In making their way in, they found a host of undead denizens in the chamber. It was suspected that the undead creatures may have previously been part of Kyle's crew that had also been shipwrecked. After defeating these creatures, they found crates that were believed to be these supplies they were looking for. After breaking open said crates, the food inside had been long rotted and decayed. This raised many questions about Kyle and his crew. And when they began to question him, they found that Kyle believed that it was currently over 200 years in the past. They also learned that his ship, the Serpent's Grace, was a treasure hunting ship that was lost at sea many hundreds of years ago as they were looking for ancient artifacts from before the catastrophe. Furthermore, it was found that Kyle had been dead much long before and was now some sort of spirit bound to this island. In an attempt to help him understand his situation, he lashed out and incapacitated Cooter, leaving her motionless in the chamber. And that is where we will begin episode this evening. So, if you remember correctly, Cooter, you went to touch Kyle to comfort him, and just an overwhelming imminence of cold just came over you, immediately incapacitating you there, leaving you sort of frozen. Kyle had been looking at all of you, thinking that you were now there to kill him. And you began feeling the immense shame that he felt for leaving his crew behind to die. And as you all sort of standing there in a moment of tension, Kyle looks at all of you as his hand on Cooter and says, No. Don't me. You're here to take it. You're here to take it, aren't you? I won't let you. I'll finish what you started. I'll finish it. And he sort of pushes off of Cooter, his hand going through her, and he begins to rush further into the dungeon.
How close were we to him? Like, we were all right by him, right?
Yeah, you were in a sort of a huddle around him, and he pushes through Cooter, becoming incorporeal, sort of as a ghost going through a person. And he begins to run, and going through walls, and going through the chamber. Cooter. You can make another saving throw if you'd like.
Oh! What was the stat?
Hold on. Wisdom.
What is she doing?
What's that?
Is she dying?
She's incapacitated at the moment.
Okay.
She's not dying.
Oh, natural 20. Oh, let's go.
So you are sort of frozen there, and just immediately you begin to regain sort of the ability to use your appendages, and sort of you feel that coldness and that just sort of sorrow just wash over you and just leave. And now it's become sort of a distant memory.
Cooter, are you right?
Oh, so much sadness. Oh, well, I feel okay now, though. But oh my goodness, what sadness and shame that I'd have ever felt in my whole life. And I've lived a long life. Oh.
Kyle is apparently a ghost. That
Yes.
isn't for us to be here anymore.
Yes, he feels such guilt and shame that he just simply cannot come back from. I think he's just too far gone.
Do you need any sort of healing?
Oh, I think I'm okay. Well, I mean, I'm a little tapped, but I'm all right. I think you all probably need it more than I do.
Well, it's...
How are we after that last row anyway?
wasn't much of a row. He fled.
No, before that. How long have I been out?
It's just mere seconds, Cooter.
Oh.
He grabbed you and you dropped, and then he left and ran, and then you woke up.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, then. Whew. She kind of like just gets up and like brushes herself off a bit. Do I have a health potion? I have a vitality potion. That's a different thing.
It's all right, Kuta. Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, I don't.
3d4. I'm going to healing hands, Cooter.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. 7 hit points.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I feel a lot better now.
As soon as we've caught our breaths, I say we go find the bastard and put him out of his misery.
Oh, that
I
sounds
agree.
awful, but I am also inclined to agree. I don't think there's any other way.
But the moment he laid his hands on you was his death sentence. So.
Yes, but he's going through so much pain.
It'd be his second death sentence.
Undeath sentence.
Unda sentence?
Anyway, I feel no pity. I don't care for his whinging.
Confused.
So,
All right, hey,
Come
you
out
ran to the
and
next
find
room.
About
I recommend you scout out first, Hayden, since this place is crawling with undead. I don't want to walk into another trap.
with pleasure. And Hayden starts, like, kind of, I guess, going back towards the direction we came to try and follow kind of where the ghost went.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he actually saw if he was going through walls.
Yeah, you know that there's really only one way to go further into this chamber, and you've seen it. It's you go across, and then there's a large doorway that led deeper that you didn't continue onward since you were looking for supplies.
Right.
But you can continue to sort of sneak your way down if you want to move ahead. Just give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
everybody, or are you scouting?
I'm scouting ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
15. Yeah, you've sort of gone down this chamber in the stairwell, which leads sort of deeper underneath the ground. It appears that the entrance to these ruins are just sort of the only outward structure, and it leads into a subterranean portion of this, and you head down sort of a spiraling set of stairs.
I'm listening for anything and also paying attention to what's around me to not trip any traps or weird stuff.
Weird stuff? I would never.
I don't know what else is down there.
So as you are on the lookout for weird stuff, can I get a perception roll from you, sir?
Yeah. Not great. That's 12.
12. Okay. So as you make your way downward, you hear like some sloshing noises. You're not sure what it could be and where it's potentially coming from. And so you sort of reach the bottom of this staircase, and you were in a sort of entryway, and there is a sort of a receiving area, and then it has a doorway that goes out. But you can hear like trickling or sloshing or something like that. But there is a closed door in between you and where this noise is.
Okay. And I can't really tell if it sounds like something splashing in water or if it sounds like running water, just like neutral.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like quite a bit of water.
Okay. Well, I'll double back and explain the situation. So, I don't know what lies beyond the door, but sounds like there's an awful lot of water.
Right.
I can see if I can look behind the door if you want. Or do we just parade ahead? What do you think?
It could give us like water breathing or water walking, or I could maybe control water, or can I talk to water? I don't know if I've ever tried that. Emmy's just off on a tangent.
Yes, Taj, darling, if you want to clairvoyance past the door, that'd be great.
I can do that. I also have water breathing as well. And I can give it to 10 people. If we want to do that too.
It's very generous. I have my cloak.
I mean, it might be hard to assume there's like a vast, deep ocean in behind a door.
I don't believe that to be the case, but it's hard to tell.
There's
You
no
never
better
know.
product to do it.
Could be a
Oh, let-
sewer or
Aqueduct.
something.
An adequate? What's a what?
Aqueduct.
An aqueduct? It's a duck?
No, not an animal. It's like a waterway system where it.
Oh, I've read about those. An
transport.
adequate duct. Yes.
Sure. All right. Anyways, let's see what's behind the door. God.
And I cast clairvoyance.
Yeah. So, are you doing sight or sound?
Let's do sound. Or no, sight.
Sight. Okay. So you go down to this sort of landing room and you cast clairvoyance, I'm guessing the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Your sort of sensor sits there, and you just sort of kind of think of it like, and you tell me if it's how you think it, like one of those 360 cameras. They can like pan all the way around.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And you look one way, you see the door that you cast on the other side, and you look behind to the south, I'll say, just generally. There's a wall, and to the left, there's a wall, and you turn and pan the last direction, and there's a short hallway. And you can see there's a set of stairs down, maybe like 5 or 6, just like a little recessed room. And you can see there's just a large pool of water. This entire room is flooded. And you can see that there are actually pipes that were sort of attached to the wall in this room. You can see that they're rusted away, that part of them broken, but you just see a very large pool of water. There is sort of a one of those magical torches in the hallway, so you get a glimpse of what this is, but it's like dark, murky. Like, it doesn't look like it's fresh water by any means. It's definitely not flowing at all. You can just hear little just trickles of water sort of maybe seeping from pipes long forgotten, but it's gross, murky, deep looking water in just a large room that's, if I had to estimate, it's probably like 40 feet by 40 feet, like a big room.
I relay all of that to the group.
Yeah.
Taj, could you see any other doorways or perhaps any sort of way out of that room?
Was there any other doors that I could see with invisibility?
Yeah, from where you cast that, you know that the hallway splits in both directions. It opens to the big room and then splits. There's probably ways on to the left and right of the pool, but there is on the other side of said pool a large open doorway.
There is a big room with 2 different hallways for doors. However, I do not know if it is a one-way out situation or if we could be trapped. I do not know. I am going to cast water breathing on myself. If anybody else wants it, I don't think it will hurt you.
I've already got mine, love.
Yes, please. I'm not sure that I can breathe underwater, even as much as I like to think I can.
You're probably just really good at holding your breath, Cooter. It's a little different.
Yes,
It's
I
very
think
similar.
so too.
But we do not know what is lurking underneath the waters or how deep it is, and you might get dragged under.
Oh, we shouldn't let that happen. I'm okay. I'm fine underwater.
I'm gonna cast water breathing as a ritual on myself and anyone who wants it. It's 10 willing creatures and it's good for 24 hours.
Yes, please.
Amazing. So I know definitely you and Cooter would benefit from it. I think everyone else has something that can help them.
Aye.
And I have a question. I'm a
Yeah.
noob.
Yeah,
I've never
but-
cast anything as a ritual. Does that mean it doesn't take a spell slot?
It does not. So you basically wait for 10 minutes, you sit cross-legged on the floor and get like your whole ritual setup going. Yeah. And you spend like a whole 10 minutes getting all this stuff ready.
Lays out
Love it.
crystals.
Cool.
Since she's going to be doing a ritual, I'm going to use the time to cast some stuff as well. Question about that.
Sure.
God, I'm too old. I can't even see the little like R's on this thing. Are you kidding me? Okay. I have a thing called locate animals or plant. Oh, no, right. It's a specific kind. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do though is I'm going to cast dancing lights. Since I know we have some people that can't see in the dark. But the way Emmy casts it is actually bioluminescence. So she's going to just concentrate and have her, you'll see like markings on her skin start to glow.
Question for me to make it easier on me. Are you going to keep them around members of the group or are you going to send
They'll
them
be
out?
around, I'm flavoring them as being me. So they'll be around me at all times.
How much light
I
did
will
they
not
give
be
off?
sending them out. It's enough that you can see in darkness. It is making them appear. They're basically like a lantern or a torch. So if everyone stays around me, they'll see as if they were holding a torch.
Yeah. Give me the feet
Oh,
in the color.
20 feet,
Dim.
blue. Like
20 feet dim
aqua.
light blue.
It doesn't say dim. It says lights. Oh, dim
Alright.
light, dim light.
Thank
And
you.
I'm sorry, it's a 10-foot radius and it's dim light. I finally found it after reading every other part of the text except for that. Got it.
All right. 10-foot blue light will be around you, Timmy. Okay. Anything else that anyone is going to be preparing, getting ready while this is going on?
Let's say, just to make it a little easier for folks, that I create some like plant spores. So it's a little bit further than just me because technically I can make like 4 of them. So we'll say it'll end up being like a 20-foot radius since I could have done that.
Okay.
So it's mostly
Done.
me, but there's like some little spores floating around. Little motes. Since I just realized that there are people that can't see in the dark, right?
That is very true.
Cooter? Okay.
Cooter and Taj. But Cooter has goggles now, right?
I do. I
That's
can
okay,
wear
this is
those.
for Taj then, so.
I should wear those more often.
How far can you see
Put
with the
those
goggles?
on the face. That's a good question.
These are
Person's
also good
free.
if color is important, so still good for all of us.
I actually think we replaced that because I think that was an infusion
Because they didn't
that
you
was
get a different
replaced
one?
actually. So yeah, no,
Okay.
I got a little pearl.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah,
cool.
I'll do the lights. It's a cantrip,
Yeah.
so it's no problem.
So
Just gonna follow as
Or
close as I
level
can.
1. It's easy. It's a cantrip. Sweet. Is that a cantrip? Is Dancing Lights a cantrip? Sweet.
Yeah. So is light.
Cool.
All right. Can everyone see where you are currently on the map?
Yes.
Let me just clear that out.
Oh, look at that bright blue light.
So this is where you end up.
Well,
So what we can do is I'll have all of you roll initiative, and then you all can decide what to do from here. Your preparations have been completed. So
I've lost my dice.
What?
Oh no, I can't roll
What?
initiative.
Oh man, 0.
You
No.
better figure that out.
No, I'm
Akudo.
kidding. There, it was behind my water bottle.
Peter, what's your initiative?
How much time has passed, Mr. DM?
10 minutes.
Okay.
10.
It's because that's how long it takes to cast a ritual.
I rolled a 1, so 3.
Hold on, let me get him in order. Sir.
Apologies.
Taj,
I rolled a 4, so 5.
fantastic. Emmy,
11.
Hayden,
I mean, I rolled a 12, so 11.
I rolled a 2, so 10.
Damn.
Oh, I don't feel inadequate. Not at all.
What a flex.
alrighty.
Swashbuckler be fun, man.
I'll have everyone else give me a perception roll down here too. Hayden, you had yours earlier, so everyone else give me a perception roll.
Oh, can I re-perceive?
Tonight is not a good night. 4.
Hayden blinks his eyes. Trying again.
21 on the perception.
Ooh wee.
Ooh.
There you go. That might be the
I'm
bigger
just
flex
actually
right
doing my
there.
best work.
Maybe Hayden should just carry Cooter around on his back when he goes scouting.
Yeah, it's like a little backpack.
Like a little Yoda
I'm picturing her
backpack.
peeking
Yeah.
out from under your hood. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
God.
Yoda. Hayden's doing flips and stuff.
Did anyone else roll perception,
Amazing.
by the way, and want to
It's 17.
17?
I don't see anything.
Perfect.
4.
4. Okay. So, Emmy, you hear water sloshing. But it seems like you hear ever so slightly that the water, like, you think of how to put this. You hear the water sloshing, but it seems more than just like still water, if that makes sense.
Does it sound like something's moving in it?
Potentially.
Can I
And then, well, not done because
just ask a quick question? No, I was going to ask a quick question. Because I did my, I called upon the powers of my feature last session towards the end. Is that still like active, or do I have to ask you every time? I don't know how that works.
So when you see each floor, I'm going to give you the rundown, but that's a separate thing than perception. So let me get
No, I
to...
know. I know. I know.
So when you get a look at this whole floor, then I'll give you
We walked
more information.
down a carved staircase, you said. So that's why I didn't know if we had any information going into this. So
Not
okay.
much.
Okay. Thank you.
Cooter, the 21, you hear water sloshing. You hear things definitely moving around in the water. You also hear some very low, almost like guttural noises. It's very, very faint.
And do I have a sense of the direction?
I mean, the door's here, so somewhere out there.
Oh, so, yeah, okay.
Yeah, thick stone walls down here.
Well, I don't know if anyone can see me or if anyone's looking at me, but she just kind of makes a motion like, be ready, something.
All right.
Sounds big.
All right, let's just open this door and get it over with.
Alrighty. Emmy, you're first in this initiative. What are you planning on doing with your turn here?
Oh no. And I don't hear the like guttural sounds that Cooter was hearing. She just had to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use a nature check on my turn.
Sure.
To listen and watch the water and use my wateriness to see if I can figure out what things might be in there. Like, is it leeches? Is it sharks? I don't know.
You can't see the water in here.
Oh, but I thought I could hear sounds.
You can? Yeah, you can hear sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to infer based on that. So yeah, make a nature roll. 12. I mean, you're trying to think here, this water, unlikely it would be salt water seeping in from here. You're down underground, you're in the middle of the island here. There's not a whole lot of the sea coming in at this point, you wouldn't think. Perhaps there's sort of cave dwelling freshwater fish or
giant
creatures.
axolotl.
Yeah, I've
heard tale. I've never seen one. I hope that's what it is. We should definitely go.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as like nature wise, like natural creatures, maybe, but I don't know. Everything seems to be dead here.
Okay. I'm just waiting for the rest of my turn. I'm waiting to follow the group's lead.
Huda.
One day this will load for me.
Oh.
I'm trying to pending that. I will. It says it's loading, but then it keeps lying to me and pausing at 99%.
Check your
in
Discord.
the meantime, wonderful, marvelous. Okay. I will. Can I also, like, based on what I'm hearing, do I have any sense of what makes such guttural noises?
I mean, what skill would you like to use to determine this? Because that's going to determine how the information is flavored to you.
Like I can do a nature as well.
Mm-hmm.
Recall lore about terrain, plants, animals, natural cycles. That sounds relevant given the circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
I think. All right, let's do that.
She heard Emmy talking about giant axolotls and she's like, no.
15.
15. I mean, you know that there are quite a few large creatures that sort of live in the water. You know of ocean creatures, you know of freshwater creatures, but sort of your mind goes to like, well, we don't know how deep this water is. What sort of creature would be able to sustain itself down here? Like everything you've seen in here are skeletons and other gross undead things. So on a nature wise, what is this thing even eating? If it is a creature that's alive down here, you're struggling to find something that is of the natural world that would be living in a flooded room deep in some forgotten ruins.
All right, so it's something interesting. Understood. Kuda just looks terrified, basically. If anyone's aware of or can remotely see her demeanor, she's just kind of like has that look in her eyes and is kind of just slightly cowering a little bit.
So normal.
But like a little bit more than usual, you know?
All right. Hayden, it's up to you now.
We haven't actually gone in yet.
Your friends seem to be biding their time.
We're all waiting for you.
Open the door, please.
I don't want to.
Does the door
Hiding
even...
behind. We're all Yoda on your back right now.
Does the door even open? Is it locked?
There's only one way to find
I'm
out.
going to attempt to open it, but
Go for it.
I'm attempting to open it.
You have a token. There's a door that you can interact with. Go for it.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to. Okay, click it. Neat.
Hooray! A door. You see this sort of old, like, wooden door that seems quite decrepit. And it just leaves just like a large moan as you open this thing up because it's been who knows how long. The hinges are sort of full of like oxidation and like rust and things.
I'm going now. Are you all coming?
I'll be right behind you.
All right. I will step through.
Well, we're in turn order, everybody. So
Okay. I won't step through yet.
so Hayden
sorry.
can step through.
Just
Or
kidding.
if I can move him and not close the door. There we go.
I thought we were holding actions to follow him.
Okay.
Are we not? I'm sorry if I didn't say that. I thought it. I'm sorry. Max is gonna kill me tonight.
Okay.
You see a large pool of water. This place is flooded.
I see it. Yep. It's a lot of
It
water.
looks gross.
I don't see anything else except for some. There's some stairs to the left up here, but I don't see anything else other than water.
All right.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm just waiting for the gang.
All right. Taj.
Gonna count these steps 30. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Ooh, fine. Okay. Okay, there.
Alrighty. You see nasty doo-doo looking water. Black, murky.
I'll hold my action to firebolt if we're attacked within by the time it's my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure, it smells nice.
Stagnant subterranean water. Nothing better. Azric.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh. 30. I guess I'll dash so I don't stay in the doorway. Door.
You can
Thank
use
you.
WASD if you're selected, by the way, too.
Oh, beautiful. And
Even if you're
I'll-
on ruler, or only if you're on square.
Only if you're on square.
Got it. Okay.
And I will go there.
For those of you wondering what the hell we're talking about, those are icons on our virtual tabletop that we're using.
Yeah.
But Mac was speaking in a language that I understand.
I always am on ruler because I'm always like, where the fuck am I going to go next?
Measuring
So
stuff.
I'm never
Yeah,
on
yeah.
square.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round with Emmy. Now, I don't remember. Did you say Bucket was with you or not here?
Bucket's with me. I gave
Yeah.
up on the thing.
I was
Okay.
gonna say that's what you said last time.
Yeah. But we're still making Taj do our looking aheads because Bucket's died a lot for us lately and he's not really feeling it. So
I only have so many of those.
that's fine. You just let me know when you're done and we'll make Bucket, but he appreciates the break. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Clairvoyance, but I only have so many.
And I'm gonna hold an action as well. I would like to hold a cantrip.
Okay. What cantrip and what's your trigger?
If I see any of my friends get attacked, I'm gonna use my tentacle.
Fantastic.
aka Thorn Whip.
Okay. So you and Bucket have gone. Cooter, you and Gizmo.
Me and Gizmo. It loaded, by the way, so I'm good.
Fantastic. I knew you could do it.
How do I know how far Gizmo's moved? Will it stop me?
It won't stop you. Not yet.
I can just go forever. Go, Gizmo, go.
Gizmo goes after you, though. Gizmo has to go after you.
Okay, Gizmo's just going to go back over here. Get back there, Gizmo. All right. I am...
I'll help you on
30,
Gizmo's movement, by the way. I'll look it up for you.
35, 50. I'm just going to hide on this side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo
Can fly 30 feet.
can fly 30 feet. So Gizmo's going to fly on through here.
Perfect.
Gizmo can see more than I can. Too bad we're not telepathically linked.
Can Bucket ride on Gizmo? Like, would he be able to support the weight of a small crab?
They're both tiny, if I'm not mistaken.
So no or yes?
Literally a little
No.
pearl.
Okay, just joking.
I have to give Gizmo some vision real quick.
And I guess whatever I have to do doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just going to hold my Yakuwa at the ready to piff it at a moment's notice.
Gizmo has 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh, yeah. Gizmo can see a lot. Can't see anything at the moment, though.
Alrighty. Hayden.
Yeah, I think that's what I've got.
Yes. I'll walk up next to Azric. Left or right?
Left? There's less water over there. Well, I guess it's not submerged.
Yes. My clothes are going to need a good cleaning after this. And Hayden's going to... not knowing exactly how deep it is, he's going to slowly dip in as to the water.
Yeah. You dip into the water and it's about like waist deep here as you go down to the stairs. Like there, it's like up to you, like your knees or so, and then you kind of can gauge how deep it's going to get as you go further.
Okay. Well, I will move up to this corner then.
Yeah, about waist deep. Just sloshing through.
Well, we can stand so far. Kuda might have a hard time, but
It's
can
true.
breathe.
That's
now.
right, I'm a fine swimmer.
she can breathe. Thanks to Taj.
Yep.
So there's a door on the left. I'm saying that as I'm wading through the water, and with my last bit of movement, I think I can get to here. Right. Yes.
Fantastic. The water, with it being waist deep, will be difficult terrain.
So I can get to here. Wait. Maybe just here.
There you go. Well, you're a rogue. You can just use all your actions to move if you want.
Oh, true. I will do that. Bonus action dash.
First one's free.
Everybody gets one.
So that would be 10 feet. 5. Okay, that's all my movement there.
Gotcha.
And I will just wait for the rest to follow me.
Okay. Yeah, you see the closed door there, and up next is going to be Taj.
I follow suit. 5, 10, 30.
You can make it 1 square back.
Okie dokie. I'm 1 square back.
So when you go down the steps there, it's like waist deep or so. So it's harder to kind of move through difficult terrain when you're in the water.
And then I'll cast light on myself.
Sick. What color and how far does it go?
Ooh, purple. It's a 20-foot radius of dim and 20 foot of light and an additional 20 of dim, so 40 feet.
Sick.
And it's like a maroony purple moment, you know.
Gotcha. Hold on, let me push that a little more red then, because we gotta, maroony purple. I'm gonna try real hard, but I can't make any promises here.
Those are actual terms. I want the hex code on that, so.
If you got the hex code, I can actually, that makes it easier for me, so.
What? Okay, yo, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I have Photoshop open. Well, please. Let's do.
This is ridiculous, by the way.
Listen, no, it's not. Nothing is too ridiculous. Okay. AF 2A 75.
Got him. Boom.
Thank you for obliging me. I appreciate this.
You're welcome. I think that it's right. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
but
no, it looks great. I'm seeing like a maroony purple aura.
Sick.
It's matching the vibes I'm putting out.
Love it. Alrighty, there you go. So you cast light upon yourself, and everything seems to be illuminated in this area. Azric, you got all kinds of lights bouncing all over everywhere. You got dancing lights, you got dark vision.
So bright. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, actually.
Okay.
Or I'll turn on my eyeballs.
Yeah, so you cast
30 feet.
anything within 30 feet of you that's magical.
That's not
this
my
torch.
people.
This torch. They're the ever-burning magical lanterns that are in the area. In this immediate area, though, 30 feet, nothing really striking out at you as magic.
Okay. I'm gonna swim across 15. And then another 15. And that is all I can do. Hayden, do you hear anything behind that door? That's my turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Top of the round is Emmy.
Okay. Just gonna get in the water here and kind of dip my head under. And I mean, how bad does it smell?
It's stagnant water underground that's been there for who knows how long.
Okay, I'm just kind of looking around under the water, seeing if I see anything or sense anything. I'll ask Bucket if Bucket senses anything. He's a crab, so he might have. I don't know if he's allowed to, but he might have. What you call it? Blind sense.
Tell me how much range she's the blind sight. 30 feet, I believe.
I don't know. I just have him flavored as a crab. Is he allowed to be crab stats? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, he's got to have some stats, so he's a crab, unless you tell me otherwise.
He has yeah, he has blind sight for 30 feet.
Yeah, so you stick your head under and it's murky. Like there's nothing here to clear this stuff up. Just it's kind of gross. But Bucket, he sort of wades in the water, and sort of comes in and immediately starts click-clacking at you frantically.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab him and get out of the water then. I like scoop him up and back out. I had moved. I was here. No, I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can move back a little bit.
There you go.
And I'm just gonna yell to everyone, Bucket doesn't like this water. I don't know.
Oh, righty.
Oh, I guess, is talking to Bucket an action?
No.
Then I guess we could use our dash to move more. We're gonna back it way the back over there.
Yeah.
That seems smart.
And as soon as you sort of begin yelling at Bucket or yelling to the group to get out of the water, stay out of the water, he doesn't like it. You see Kyle sort of appear in the middle, like sort of incorporeal, sort of floating above the water here. And I need Azric, Taj, and Emmy to make a wisdom saving throw.
What? Oh boy. I don't like it.
Roll the nat 1.
Okay.
What is proficiency with the saving throw? Oh, you just had your proficiency bonus. Okay.
18.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Emmy and Taj are good. You sort of look over to see the commotion. What'd you say for?
I'm worried about Azric.
You look over and you see Kyle and just immediately cold and just sorrow wash over you, and you just freeze there in place. You are incapacitated, and as he sort of appears in thin air, he says, no, I won't let you have it first. You can't take it. I'll finish what they started. And he floats through the doorway and goes incorporeal and just goes right through it. And with that, I'm gonna do some rolling. That was the end of Emmy's turn.
Oh.
Could I see, or was he like
You could not
out
see.
of view? Okay, okay.
Unless you want to. No, you're out of the range anyway, so
Okay.
so let's go ahead can't begin.
Something is
here.
happening.
Oh, I
no.
gotta restart the other side because it's
Something
broken.
is happening. Chat sees that too, right?
Well,
They don't just think we're
I
yelling
need to
that for
restart
no
something
reason.
over here. It's not showing over there for some reason.
Oh, just so chat, just so you know, there's a big banner that says something is happening. That's why we yell that every time.
Oh no!
Don't give
Uh-oh.
up, skeleton.
It
They need
logged me
that
out
meme.
because I started early.
Aw.
Oh no. Oh, well,
but
guess we don't have to fight it. Darn.
Oh well.
Cooter, it's your turn. I'm going to fix this, by the way. So continue.
Guess we can skip right to the loot.
Oh no.
Oh, dang. Shucks. We got 3 levels? What? Thank you, Max.
I can still hear you.
I guess Kuda just kind of creeps in behind Emmy. Just like, what's going on in here? What's happening? And then my little pearly boy is gonna. Oh, Gizmo can't move. It's not their turn.
Did you move? I'll do Gizmo next because he has to go after you.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I want to go any further. Yeah, no, I think Kota's chilling.
All right,
Right.
Gizmo's turn.
Gizmo's just gonna fly. Gizmo has no fear. Okay. Nothing in here. We're checking doors. Got it.
One
Yeah.
moment. Alrighty. Hayden, you will be next.
Okay. Aiden's like looking at the group behind him. What's happening? Is something happening? Like trying to gauge the situation.
You can see Emmy's like holding like bucket like and backing up, you know, in the water.
I think I can. But
Oh,
I'll take
just
your
kidding.
word for it. I can see Azric and Taj.
Walls be walling, yo.
Yeah. Can't
you
see
go,
where
map's
you
back.
are, so I didn't know.
So Azric's incapacitated and Taj? Or no, not Taj.
Just Azric. Azric's just like
Okay.
frozen there.
Azric. What's going on? Hayden's gonna move next to him. I don't know if I can do anything for this. I don't think I can. Do I see... Now that I'm here in this spot, do I see... I can't see any threats.
Not currently.
He's just going to... I mean,
He looks just like Cooter did when she was incapacitated earlier.
okay. Hayden's
Straight up
got his...
dissociating.
Yeah, Hayden's got his weapons out and he's gonna hold an attack action for anything that might creep up towards us. He's gonna be acting as like a bodyguard for Azric.
Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. Up next. There we go. So you hear some shambling noises in the hallway. Then you see this creature with sort of these tattered robes, like a half rotted like cloth hat, sort of step into the doorway here. and sees you all. Taj, this would trigger your held action, so you can fire a firebolt at this thing because it is getting ready to lob something.
My turn has come around again.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, because I did the held action on the first turn, and the second turn I did light.
You did light. Okay, thank you. I forgot. So instead, you see this thing shambling out.
If you'll give it.
You see
I think she should get an inspiration for telling the truth.
I was honest for once. No.
Wow. Okay. So this sort of skeleton has something in their bony little hands, and then lobs it in your direction, Taj. Does a 12 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Hold please. Yeah, it does.
Okay. You will take 6 acid damage. It reaches a small vial full of acid and throws it on you. And it reaches in again and throws it one beyond you at Azric. Azric, I don't know if a 10's going to hit you though.
Nay.
This sort of splashes behind you, and you sort of can hear it eating away at the stone behind you. They sort of start wading out, moving towards you all into the water. Next. Something happens that you cannot see. Taj, it's your turn.
Dope. I will move out of the water. So would that be my full movement then? If it's 5, 10 in water?
You would, yeah, you would have 1 square of difficult terrain, basically.
Okay. I will get out then.
Okay.
And then do I see like anything in the water or anything that it, like the direction it could have been?
What do you mean?
Like of what hit me?
This thing right here threw something at you.
I don't
but
see
you
that.
Can't see them, yeah. So you might have just been out of your vision. You might have seen it when you started.
Oh, before I moved.
You know that they're this way.
Let me see. No.
Yeah, it just came out of the shadows then.
But all right. Then okay, this time, haha. I'll hold my action to do firebolt until something comes. Like, moment something comes in my view, I'll pew it.
Gotcha. Azric, you can make another wisdom save. You cannot take actions or reactions currently, as the mechanical part of this.
Right. Okay. No actions or reactions. I'm rolling a 21.
You can do, well, at the end of your turn, you can do whatever you want afterwards, but for this turn, you can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. So I will move 10 feet back here.
Okay.
Sluggishly.
Alrighty.
Feeling much better now.
Alrighty. Next. Something else happened. Up next. You hear something else sort of step into the water over here, and then for those of you that can see, you can just see it. But for those of you that can't, that's what you hear. Something stepping into the waters. Azric and I believe Hayden can see this creature. It looks like a sort of decrepit looking skeletal figure wielding what looks like a large like bow, and then maybe a sort of a blade at its side from some sort of rotten leather belt. And just as you see the bow, it takes a shot at you. 22 to hit Hayden.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. Hayden, you are gonna take 3 piercing damage from this. And Taj, as you're behind Hayden, you can't see what's happening. This arrow hits Hayden and it splinters at him. So you're gonna take 2 piercing damage. A splash
Me?
damage from this. Yes. And these are sort of kind of hard to get the feeling, but they don't seem like wood. It's splinters, but it's sharp as hell. Next.
Ow.
And you see a creature come up out of the deep water and try and grab Gizmo.
Oh.
And it looks like a undead looking creature that has just maybe been submerged underwater for gods know how long. There is all sorts of weird gross and like nasty looking stuff like hanging off of it. Rotten flesh meeting other sort of algae or just ick all over it. And it is going to try and hit Gizmo. That's a 10 to a Gizmo's AC, which I don't know how much they can find in
My
the
held
extras
action
tab.
13.
has triggered before or after that.
I mean, it'll happen all at the same time, so.
Okay.
Gizmo has
Just so you're
13.
aware,
Nice.
we can't see it on the map.
There we go.
The one previous.
There we go. Thank you.
Brilliant.
So they're gonna miss Gizmo with that attack. There. Go ahead and make your attack, Emmy.
Okay.
Oh, you dashed out of the water backwards, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you're right. So I don't have a held action. Just kidding.
Yeah.
You're right.
Let's see.
It's okay. It's my turn next.
Up next. You see a creature sort of stepping out of the water here. Up next. Another creature stepping out of the water here.
Would my
Yes.
firebolt
Anyone.
go off?
Any one of those that you want.
Okay, I'll do the closest one.
Gotcha.
Shoot. All right. So 19 plus 6 is 25.
Why did you say shoot? That hits.
Because it's almost a 20,
Oh, okay.
sir.
Sir?
9.
9 damage. And I think now we're officially in it. So let's get some music that is more contextual to the situation.
A song that slaps, please.
I don't remember which one it is.
Me either. But all I know when I hear it, I'm like, yo.
Alrighty, up next.
Jeez.
Up next, you hear this door burst open. And zombie come out of it and reaches towards you, Azric.
No.
21 to hit.
That's a big yippers.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as it comes out and just slams you against the hallway.
Okay.
Up next, another creature steps out of the water.
God.
Emmy! Or Bucket, sorry. Buckets.
Okay.
After all, Emmy first, then Bucket.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry.
I'm going to transform into a giant crab. I'm
Is
like,
that large?
There, Bucket, and then I'm gonna run forward and turn into a giant crab. It is right here. It is. Where do I find that? Medium? It is medium.
It's medium, so you were the same size, but you were crab flavored. All right.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna dash forward 5, 10.
It's difficult terrain unless you can have a swim speed.
20, 25, 30. So that should still work. I do have a swim speed,
Perfect.
I think. Yeah, I do. So, and then I want to try to, and I am amphibious, and I want to try to claw this guy right here.
Okay.
Seven.
This one? To the left? This one right here?
Yeah, 7 on that guy.
Alrighty. And that one, you claw that one and it's going to expire as you sort of just basically just tear it apart.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
And then I look at the next guy and go click, 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 menacingly.
This Bucket would like to do anything.
Bucket's just on my shoulder and he just goes click, 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 menacingly.
I'm going
That's
to
it.
remove Bucket from initiative if he's going to be on your shoulder.
Yeah, he's just chilling. We're giving him a little break. Keep things easier for you too.
Bye, Bucket. I just deleted Bucket. Cooter, it's now your turn. Congratulations.
Oh boy. I'm going to. Gonna try something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a bonus action first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I kinetic jaunt to myself,
That sounds fancy.
yeah, which
Is that like
means
a yoga pose?
you magically empower your movement with dance-like steps, giving yourself the following benefits for the duration. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet. You don't provoke opportunity attacks. You can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain if you end your
Sick.
turn in another creature's space. If you are shunted to the last unoccupied space you occupied, and you take 1d8 force damage. But that's if I decide to go into there. Yeah. So that's my bonus action. And then can I also, so that means I can go 40 feet or something. Anyway, I'm just going to go like literally right here.
Okay. Sick.
And then can I booming blade and just wail on some bitches?
What's your favorite?
because that one's closer to Emmy. I think maybe I'll go this one. Wait, can you even see the one I'm target? This guy.
He's ping it. Just hold your clicky. Yeah, that works.
Oh, that wasn't me.
It's all good. I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Swing
so
it.
Then, yeah. Okay. So booming blade is the attack, and then the core. Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20, baby.
Oh, sick!
I'm
Who is this
on fire
new and
today.
improved cooter?
This bitch is on fire.
So what does that mean? So is it my Yakuwa plus my booming blade?
This is the song, Mac.
Is it this
Which
one?
is-
No, it's not this one. Is it?
Yeah, it's this one. This one's the one that pops.
This is the one that pump, but it's not like
Okay,
the one.
so cooter. For starters, you do 9 piercing damage as well as 8 thunder damage.
Yeah,
So
booming
9
damage.
piercing, 8 thunder. Now roll 2d8 again.
Where's my 8-sided dice? These ones. This one. And
Double
this
pyramid.
One. That's a 9.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dead. You stab it. Electricity
I
shocks
feel
to
like
it.
I feel like it had like 2 HP anyway. Which is
Up
so
next is, unless there's anything else you wanted to do, otherwise it's Gizmo's turn.
No, it is Gizmo's turn. Yeah, but I was wondering if I'm wondering how this might work actually, because because Gizmo can do my touch actions, but then I wonder if that's my action or Gizmo's action.
It's yours.
Yeah. So then I was like,
So Gizmo, all they can do right now is dodge or move because you have to give them your bonus action, and you use that to cast kinetic jaunt.
yeah, right. Oh, but he can force strike, right?
You have to give them your bonus action to let them do that.
Oh, to do his action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's
If I
probably
remember-
just gonna chill or dodge.
Okay, he'll dodge. Perfect. Okay. Hey Dan.
Okay, let's see. Hayden's, if possible, gonna deftly maneuver himself here, then here, if I can do that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take 2 strikes
Alrighty.
at this zombie. Okay. With the sword, that would be a 16 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage. You get sneaky attack.
Yeah. I always have to remember how many dice I need now.
Let's grab a handful.
Damage. It's a lot. $25 damage on that strike.
This zombie basically is cleaved in half as you just slice through it and just basically poofs of dust come out from the inside and it's just like ripped apart.
It gone. Okay. Now I'm gonna swing back here. That's 15 feet of movement. 20. And I don't think I can do. Yeah, shoot. I can't bonus action attack with my pistol.
if you have the appropriate feat, you could. I don't know if you have that.
But that would be what, like crossbow expert or something?
Yeah.
I don't have that, no.
Gotcha.
I will move here. I think that's 30 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Up next is this friend, and it's gonna wade in the water a little closer. And it's going to huck a vial of acid at you, Cooter. That's an 18, which I believe will hit you. So you're going to take... You'll take 5 acid damage.
Ow!
And it's going to huck another one at Crab Emmy. And there's a 14 hit Crab Emmy.
Oh.
No, it bounces off of your... Are you a soft shell or a hard shell crab?
I don't know what the difference is.
It bounces off of your exoskeleton and just doesn't break and then just plops in the water.
Kind that you eat the rest of
Soft shell, you can eat the shell because it's soft
Ooh,
enough.
go with like
I don't
a
have a hard
Alaskan
shell.
crab.
Screw that.
Up
Want to be
and-
one of those shells that you try to eat it, like one of those crabs you try to eat it and you cut your hand trying to eat it.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. They just missed that. Sorry, total technical difficulty.
Did I repeat
had
it for
to-
them? Because I will.
Sure, sure.
Move said to spread your gooch.
You heard it here first, everybody. Moob said this.
Not- Okay, listen. All right, you know how the slang works, right? People are like, "Hey, you Gucci?" Like they're saying Gucci as in good, right? But because of Zoomers, they like to shorten things. So why say 2 syllables when you can say, "Hey, you Gooch"?
Gooch?
So spread it around.
So anybody
Spread
that
your gooch.
Well, I guess if anyone was watching on YouTube, you have to go to a whole other stream now because it doesn't save your stream. So if you were watching on YouTube too, you have to go open the other one. So I apologize for that.
YouTube too.
Yeah, YouTube too.
The second.
Much a boogaloo. But where we were was
I can't
something.
recover from that.
But we're gonna have to recover because now we're back in combat and we're gonna have some fun. We did it, Reddit.
I mean, we're all having fun if we're speaking.
That was a big old R-nar.
You really are.
Sorry.
having fun.
I broke a bone for the rest of the stream. I'm sorry.
Okay, after the technical
Almost not.
difficulty, I'm gonna say that it is now Taj's turn. Congratulations. I don't remember what that zombie was doing, but he's right there.
I'm fine with that.
My
She earned it.
turn. I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself.
Fantastic. You are now indivisible.
Love that for me. And then I'm gonna move here and peep through the door to see if there's any more baddies.
There does not appear to be. This is like a heavy door that they just forced open.
Okay. And then I say, we are clear from behind. And then walk over and as I do, grace Azric's like shoulders with my fingertips. And kind of give him like a little squeeze. And I blow in his ear.
Whoa. Alrighty. Azric, your turn now.
All right, I'm ready. Sorry, flustered with Tosh just flirting. I'm gonna blow up this individual here. Blast him twice.
Gotcha. Which one was it?
The one that was trying to grab Gizmo.
Go for it.
Actually, no, I want to hit the alchemist one in the back.
Go for it.
20 hit?
It does.
Beautiful. Boom, 11 damage.
11 dammies.
Next blast. That's higher than 20. Boom, 12 damage.
12 damage. This alchemist explodes. This Eldritch forces them apart.
And as a bony action,
we're not doing that one either.
Oh my god!
a bony action. I'm gonna summon a 10 right here.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I didn't mean to say that though.
Why are you like this?
That's what they say in England.
Oh, bony.
And for my bony.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, bonus action tentacle.
Yes, right next to Crab Emmy. In the middle of all the skellies. That is gonna slap. Yeah, perfect. That one's gonna slap this one up top north next to Kuda. All right, excellent hit. Does a D8 cold damage, 7 damage.
7 cold damage. You got
And
it.
its movement is reduced by 10 until the end of its next turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna give your tentacle initiative. It'll happen like after you if you're fine with that.
Cool.
So you can move it around and do whatever. Alrighty. Up next is this friend. He comes sloshing up out of the water. And is gonna actually. Yeah. They're going to come up here as they sort of wade up and they're climbing out. And let's see. I need Emmy and Hayden to make a dexterity save. Let me know what those saves are.
22.
So you save
10.
10, you fail. So Emmy, you take 14
Okay.
damage.
That's well, that's interesting number. I'm no longer a crab.
Okay. And then Hayden, you will take 7. This is half poison and half piercing, is how they worked out. And basically what this creature does is it starts to lurch and starts to retch, and it just expels all the gross stuff that's been sitting inside of it for who knows how long, all over you all. And it's
Gross.
Nasty, putrid, disgusting. And you were also poisoned, Emmy. You took poison damage and you were also poisoned.
What is? Do I add a condition? Okay, I see. I can add it.
I got it.
Add it
Which
on my
one did
sheet.
that? The bottom, the one that has the
This
2
one.
on it? Yeah.
Yeah. Emmy, make a concentration check for me.
Is it to maintain concentration on
lights.
something? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have advantage on that,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because it was a 1. It was also a 1. Oh, okay.
No more dancing lights.
2-1?
Yeah, 2 1s.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Your
that's
light is
not
out.
good.
Oh boy.
I have a question for you, Taj. And I should have asked this earlier. So you cast greater invisibility on yourself, but you also cast light on something that you were carrying. Are you turning that light off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense.
I figured, but
Or could
I
I
thought
like
I'd
throw
ask.
the object?
If
Would
you
that be like
want,
an action?
Yeah, we'll say it's off for now. You could have dropped it somewhere, but if you want to drop it somewhere, that's
Hex code, broski.
what's that?
Said keep that hex code.
Well, just because you said it, I am. So,
Yay.
you dropped your light object right here.
Dang, that changes everything that I was gonna do.
What?
Because now I can't see anything.
No, you can. I just put your light object there.
Okay, there we go. Never mind.
You should
On
drop
my
it.
screen, it was just fucking black.
Well, I had to
like,
update everything.
great.
So, okay. Up next, this decrepit skeleton is gonna wade through the water at you all, and actually, they're not. They're just gonna shoot their nasty bone bow. It's gonna shoot at Emmy. I don't think a 6 is gonna do it though. It sort of shoots and it goes past you, Emmy, and hits the corner here, and it just shatters. Looks like Shard's bone. Up next, this little guy. I don't know why I did that. Is gonna look at Cooter, and Cooter, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
One.
Is this an attack roll or an ability check or a saving throw
It's a saving
That's
throw
a-
that Cooter has to
It was a
do.
saving throw.
that the baddie is making?
No. The baddie's not doing anything. That's for this rolling. Cooter, you take 6 poison damage, 8 piercing damage, total of 14, and you are also poisoned.
Oh, pain.
And for those of you that are poisoned, you can repeat that saving throw at the end of your turns. Up
Means
next.
Cooter gets a free puke action on somebody.
If I can purify food and drink, can I just do that on myself?
You're
Am
not
I
a food or a drink.
I'm a turtle.
Are you trying to say that Cooter's a snack?
I'm edible. She is a snack. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Emmy, this little putrid zombie is going to try and grab at you, but I don't think an 8's going to do it.
No.
Oh. Thank you for reminding me of that, you all. Hopefully y'all can hear stuff in the chat now. Chat could hear it, but the cast couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
someone was like, this combat music slamming, and I was like, I literally can't hear it, bro.
Bruh. All right. Okay, and now, Emmy, it is your turn. You're poisoned. You can make a save at the
Okay.
end of your turn.
At the end of my turn. Okay. First, I'm going to cast bioluminescence again, so that everyone can see if they're near me.
There's a light source right behind you too, right
Oh,
here.
okay.
So everything's
That's
lit
right.
in the area.
That's right. Never mind.
Right here.
I'm gonna back it up a little bit. So I'm gonna disengage
Okay,
and go over here.
gotcha.
And then bonus action. How's everybody looking on heals? Everybody doing okay?
I'm okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm-
right.
I'm gonna
What do you do?
what is if something has a casting time, what does that mean?
What does it say?
1 minute? So it's not
That
a
would take
bonus
you 10
action
rounds of
or an
combat.
action. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm not gonna take that spell again.
Is it a ritual?
No. It's interesting. I'll tell you later. Okay, I'm gonna I am going to pull out my staff of the cobra, and that's it. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just waiting for next turn.
Okay. Cooter. Oh, roll your save.
Oh yes, thank you.
Against
what am I saving with? Oh,
let's see.
I rolled a 3, so it probably didn't matter.
The dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Cooter.
That's at the end, right?
It's at the end. Correct.
So do I take poison damage now?
No, your condition is still poisoned.
Interesting. Okay.
I wish Ray of Sickness wasn't AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Dang
it seems like AoEs would be useful to you all at the moment.
Yeah, right? Yo, I'ma just swing my boom and blade again.
Alrighty,
I think.
go for it.
At the bloke behind me.
Gotcha.
Because everyone else is kind of on it. Right. Well, that's a natural 20 again.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Roll 2d8.
What's happening? That's a 12.
Yeah, this one explodes in electricity as well.
Yes.
The time of Cooter is now. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm gonna save my bonus action for my little guy.
Go for it.
Who's gonna pew pew pew.
Gotcha.
Go and do a little pew pew. At where the heck is it? Oh, 4 strike. Yes. We're gonna go for maybe like this dude.
Go for it.
The far away dude. Range attack +4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang it. 10.
10 damage. Pew pew pew. Explosion. Sort of lasers it.
Oh, that was to hit. My 10 was to hit.
Oh, well then, never mind. I missed.
Yeah.
I was like, damage,
Yeah.
great. Nope. It misses.
It was a really shitty roll, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's all we got.
Hayden.
Okay. Question.
Uh-huh.
If, like, I have my cloak on of the manta ray, does that mean I get normal movement in this waist deep water?
Yeah, if your hood's up,
Yeah.
because you'd have a swim speed.
Yeah. I've been having it equipped, I think, since we...
Okay.
I don't know when. Since we're on the
Gotcha.
ship. So I'm gonna move... Actually, I'll move right here. No, I won't. Now I will. Okay. I'm gonna take a swing at this guy. With my sword.
Go for it.
Uh, 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hey. That's sneaky. Wait. Yes. Sorry, I have to math.
This one?
This one.
Okay. What's your damages?
21 damage.
Explosion. You swipe that one and it just breaks apart. Ugly goop in
Okay.
the water.
Ugly goop. Alright, and then with my bonus action, I will take a strike at the one that's
Okay.
standing left. Math is hard. 26 to hit.
That hits.
D8. That's 7 damage to that guy.
7. Gotcha.
And I will actually, because I can do. No, I can't do this. Yes, I can do this. I always forget I'm a swashbuckler.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go 5, 10, 15 to here.
Gotcha. Taj.
I am going to cast Firebolt at this one here.
Go for it. Roll with advantage. Because it can't see you.
Yeah, nerd. 14 plus 6.
It is burned up. I almost said burned alive, but it's not alive.
That's to hit.
That's the hit. I'm like losing it today. Okay, roll your damage, please. 14 plus 6 does hit. What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
Do I even know how to play D&D?
18.
18 damage is enough. Now it's burned unalive again.
It's unalived. Yeah. I unalived it, and I will move one.
Fantastic. Okay. And you see your firebolt searing across,
inundated.
lighting the corridor. Azric, you spy with your warlock eyes. It looks like 2 little friends left over.
Right. I'm going to shoot the one on the back.
Go for it.
19 plus 8. That's good. That does 15 damage.
Ooh, dead. That one was just a little guy.
All right. And
Horse
then
blown apart.
Second blast on this fella right here.
Mm-hmm.
22.
That hits.
That is 11 damage.
11 damage. And that one is force blown apart. And currently, you all are out of initiative. And I think now would be an excellent time for us to take our break, even though we had a force break earlier while I was fixing some things. But go ahead and everybody grab a snack, get a drink, and we will be back here in just a few minutes where they will go deeper into the underbelly of these soggy ruins. I don't know. Be back in a few, everybody. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you got some snacks and some refreshments, as we're going to dive right back in to
Can I just say something really quick?
Yes, you may.
So right before we started, Max was like, be smart. And then I see the Patreon credits rolling. And then Max is like, we're going to die right in, you know? So I'm just saying some shiz is about to go down if Max is like rolling end credits here.
That was an accident. The end credits.
Accident.
There's a lot of floor shattering happening right now.
He
I
said
just
we were
want to
about
say
to
His computer
die.
already died once.
I just want to say that if you saw end credits, it was on. It was an accident. Like I didn't hit any end credits unless I messed up.
Sir, I don't believe you.
Also, if you were paying attention, if you're talking about Ill Omens, not sponsored, but I am drinking Liquid Death tonight.
I do like Liquid Death. You know, I'm gonna put
Bud
a
got
poll.
me
I'm
some
gonna start a
tea.
poll. An
We
early
should see
poll.
if they'll sponsor us.
Wow.
Who's dying tonight? Ooh, I'm gonna vote. Who am I voting for? I'm not gonna tell you guys. I voted. I voted for someone to die.
I know what Drago voted for.
Okay. So you were in this sort of chamber with the large pools of water. We can do this off map, by the way. You're safe in this area. You see the direction that your illustrious used to be ghost friend, Kyle, went deeper into the delves of this sort of architectural area, excuse me. And you sort of are rummaging around here, and from what you can guess, Emmy, from your feature in this area. This looks like, as you're sort of exploring around, you see that there's actual plumbing in here. Like, this was a very well established place. You see other mechanisms for doorways and other things that may have been automated in here. It looked as though that this place may have been some sort of testing ground for magic meets technology in some ways, but you also get this sense of that may have been a place for experimentations as well. In particular, the room where the zombie came from behind Azric, that more than likely was a sealed room at one point, but it had just been in so long that door is essentially rotted off the hinges. So you could ascertain that zombie may have been there for even centuries, stuck inside that room. You can see the remnants of other rooms that may have been where experimentation may have happened. And it feels very similar to the sort of place of learning in some ways that you all visited on the Whispering Isles.
Oh.
This is weird. I think they were doing like science stuff. Like, exactly, like magic and science.
Can I do?
Scientology?
No, I don't think that's real.
Wait, would history or arcana be more relevant?
What are you trying to find out?
I want to know, like, if I can ascertain what type of like magic science, or like, is it something that we might be able to find useful? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. If I can, like, based off what we saw previously, is there like any other clues in here that lead me to know what's up? That's a 16.
Big necromancy vibes here.
Oh, big necromancy vibes in here.
Well, we'll just have to find the source and put it into it so we can freely have a look around.
Well, hopefully it's not a lich. That's even bigger problems. But I think we should use this once abandoned sealed room for a short rest, because I am...
That's a wonderful idea.
I just need a rest. A little tiny sit. That's all.
Might as well.
I have a question.
Yes, Emmy?
Never mind, I don't have a question. I need a rest too.
Great. All right.
I'm not feeling very good. I mean, physically, I feel great. I barely took any damage, just emotionally.
Well,
Emotional damage.
Well, I just really got excited to be a crab, and then I really didn't get to do anything as a crab. You know how it is.
Crab life.
Yeah. Bucket's like,
short and sweet, as they say. Rest it is.
All right. You all attempt to complete a short rest. Did you sort of barricade yourself in that little cell of some sort?
Yes.
All right. You begin to rest. Can you succeed?
I will spend a hit die.
It's very tense. Sort of rest. You hear the sort of ominous noises of just the water sloshing from all of the activity from the combat before it eventually settles over time. Sort of waiting for something else to come out of those depths and try and snatch you all up. I believe with that, Taj will no longer be invisible.
Unfortunately, but I use my arcane recovery to recover 1 4th level spell slot, so I can do it one more time.
Sick. Alrighty, and then your kinetic jaunt was also gone for Cooter. Okay. Anything else you all would like to discuss or anything while you all are resting? Up to you. If not, we can continue.
The suffering you felt, Kuta, it is dreadful. I've so much sorrow.
It was awful. I can't imagine. Wow. Well, I can't imagine living in such a depression for well, I guess he wasn't living, but I don't know, existing in that state for so long.
I mean, all the reason that we must end his suffering and see him on to the other side.
I have to grudgingly agree. It's simply awful. We can't simply just leave him here stuck in this forever. What is he finishing? Who started? What did they? Or he said we can't have it. Is that?
I assume there may be a treasure that they failed to get, and that's why he's still a relic, an artifact, old as.
I think it's older than me. Am I right? I'm pretty sure it's older than me.
Yeah, definitely pre-catastrophe based on the information you knew from the people, like the ship they were on. That's what they sought out.
Yeah.
We just need to put an end to it and then take whatever's here for ourselves.
Agreed. Let's get to that door he went through. We had to swim through that pond. But
oh, and if it's as is to believed, and this is like the Whispering Isles, there's a high likelihood we can find another valuable item here.
Let us do it. High risk, high reward. No?
Let's go.
Well, if we find where all this necromancy stuff is happening, most certainly you'll find something. Based on my deep and broad knowledge on the subject. Which isn't actually that broad and deep, but based on what I see anyway.
Suppose the question is, which direction now?
Well, that door he swam through, flew through, incorporeal through.
Sadly, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's in. We have to go through the nasty water, but it's in the back here.
Do you want me to go
Behind
first?
me, back that way, yeah. I think I was closer, so Kuta starts like paddling over.
I could turn into something, that could really, take a hit.
We're just going through a door. I mean, there's hopefully we killed all the.
I'm just every time we go into a room, that guy pops up and tries to kill one of us. So that's all I was saying.
Yes, he's trying to stop us. But when the time comes, yes, change to whatever you think.
What would you like me to change into? I haven't picked the right things lately.
Whatever your heart tells you.
Oh,
hydrodynamic. I don't know.
A what?
Just turn to octopus. It's fine.
Okay. Deal.
We go to the door.
Scared.
Gotcha. Sorry, my call was like messing up and like lagging, so I'm just like waiting for my computer to die again.
We discovered some treasure while you were not there.
No, you didn't. I heard enough of it
And
to
we're
not
all
know.
level 10.
Dang it. Yeah, we're all level 10.
So you go
We have the
downward.
best roleplay scene ever, and we all deserve an inspiration.
Fantastic. So you go down into another descent, and there are a couple of other just sort of empty rooms, like dormitories, other things, and you sort of follow this winding staircase. It's almost like a tower, but in reverse. Like someone took a wizard tower and just went bloop and put it in the ground instead.
Wait, is it almost literally like that? Like, does this place look like it used magic to be built?
Oh yeah, like not like it's like actual materials, but it would have been very difficult for someone to build this without using the help of some magic.
So, okay, cool.
So you make your way down, and then you see the staircase open to the corner of a large room. And you sort of peek your heads around, and you see several more undead creatures in this area, sort of shambling around. It's a large sort of entryway. There's like a spherical cage swinging from the ceiling. Very strange. And you see in a flash that there's sort of a large table, a stone table, and your ghastly acquaintance, Kyle, sort of apparates in front of it and says, "Yes, I've found it. I've found it. You can't stop me." And he reaches his arm through underneath like a drawer or something in the table. And then something catches your eye immediately. In the center of the room, a large sort of creature, a bulbous, round-looking creature with sort of decrepit-looking stalks coming out from the top of it. As soon as he apparates, you see it swivel, and you see a large eye in the center and turn to look at Kyle and just screech. And you see, you see one of the eye stalks turn towards Kyle and begin to glow in a sickly greenish blue. And you see, let's see.
Every time you're like, okay, I'm like,
you see Kyle sort of turn and sort of also grow stiff, like anticipation of a blow. And are you familiar with like ectoplasm from like Ghostbusters?
Very much so.
Familiar with Ecto Cooler?
Well, it's not as good as that. You see a large, sickly green-blue beam come out of this creature, and Kyle lets out and just turns into sludge and just onto the floor.
Kyle turns into sludge?
Oh, yeah.
oh no.
And I think with that, it's time to show you all where you are, and you all should roll some initiative.
I need to ask a clarifying question about
Roll
something.
really well, please.
Oh boy.
Let's
I
get
haven't
some
asked a
appropriate.
clarifying question. Real quick.
Hold,
I'll give you a
loading.
clarifying answer.
Yeah.
When we were in the other mage tower place, we also fought things like this, but those
Yes.
were a specific type of this type of thing.
Yes,
Is
they
this
are a
that
beholderkin.
type that okay, is this a beholderkin?
It's you could guess it's roughly the same size and shape. This one's bigger.
This one's bigger. Okay, that's all I needed to know. This one's bigger. Great, that's great. But this is, you said it's decrepit, like it's decayed.
Oh yeah, It is very much decayed.
Like a zombie.
Is
Yes.
it a zombie beholder? Is that a thing? Oh, Moobs has a look on his face. I think that is a thing. You
Emmy,
guys.
what's your initiative?
I'm gonna run away. My initiative's 1.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Kyle is gone, so. Hayden.
18.
Alrighty. Hooter.
1 minus 1 is 0.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I am in
You don't
shock.
get to fight. That's 0?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Azric.
5.
5. Taj.
20.
20. Very well.
Taj will save us.
With
Am
that,
I don't know.
Taj,
Are we
you're gonna
throwing the
start.
big guns?
So you see this chamber. Kyle was reaching in sort of. You see in this ectoplasmic goop that used to be Kyle. There is sort of a it's like a shiny, like circular something that it looked like he'd attempted to grab and then dropped when he was gooped. It's sitting in a pile here. All right, up to you.
Whose turn is it?
It's Taj's turn.
Oh.
Just thinking.
I am going to do greater invis on myself.
Okay, greater invisibility. Poof. You vanish.
And then I'm gonna, I guess, move here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't do that. I can move here. Hold on. I miscounted what 30 feet was.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Anything else?
No. Yeah, that's all.
Hayden.
Okay. At a glance, can I what am I looking at here and here?
Those appear to be
guys?
armored, undead looking soldiers. This looks to be, these two appear to be like some cloth wearing undead creatures, and this looks similar to the acid thrower that you saw earlier. And this looks scary.
I am going to let me measure something real fast. Hayden is going to move. He's going to sprint up to here, front and center. And for my action, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I think, yeah.
Alrighty. You sprint to the center. Take the dodge action. Up next, this alchemist. It's gonna go forward. It's here. It's gonna throw some acid at you. That is an 11, which will miss you. Wow. 18. It's with the disadvantage.
18 is what it.
You will take 6 acid damage. Oh man, did my internet just go out? Yep. Internet went out.
Psst. Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
You were just saying how that did no damage to me.
Sorry, our internet like went out for a second. Like, man, I'm having so many problems tonight. You took 6 acid damage, by the way.
Okay.
Just my computer right now is just not having a good time.
Actually, yeah. Okay, I'll take the full 6. That's fine.
Yeah, we're having a tough time today.
Make sure y'all refresh your browsers.
We need to do that, or the nerds at home need to do that?
The lovely people at home need to do that.
The nerds at home need to tell the other nerds
Oh
do
my
that.
god.
No, I love you guys.
Oh. Okay. And then up nest.
Oof.
The beholder
I don't
zombie.
like this.
Some of his eyes don't work because they're broken.
Bold of you to assume.
They
Okay.
look rotted to me.
Let's see. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Within 60 feet. So that's all of you. I'm going to say, since you front and centered yourself, Hayden, it's going to target you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to use an inspiration that I've been
Very
holding on
smart
to.
move.
I have something for that too, which I keep forgetting. I can use my reaction to do Flash of Genius, which gives you a +4.
Dex save? That's a 19.
19. Okay.
You didn't need it. Take it anyway.
Flash of Genius with a 19. He gets 23. The same eye stalk that you saw that targeted Kyle comes to you in a bluish greenish glow, and you see this and you dodge out of the way as you sort of lean backwards, and you see this beam hit the wall behind you, and probably in a 5-foot radius, a cluster of about 6 stone bricks immediately crumble into dust behind you. And then it is going to hover.
I'm going to be flashing so much genius today.
Hovers 20 feet above the ground and it rises up and just sort of snarls at you. You see its like rotting teeth and its sort of gaping maw looking at you. Its sort of dead central eye, unable to affix on anything.
Kind of shouts back over his shoulder. Try not to let that hit you.
Noted.
Up next, this creature. This creature is going to cast a spell. That is. What's the range on that? Okay, plenty. see a large, sort of inky black goo come out of this undead caster's hand. And then, Azric, you immediately hear familiar sounds of the strange beyond slurping into a dark void as Hunger of Hadar is cast around all of you.
I will counterspell.
Alrighty. And that's a 3rd level, so just as it begins to apparate around and this sort of dome comes up from the ground, Azric says, fuck no. And it dissipates quickly. Up next, this similar creature sees what you have done, Azric, and is going to cast 2 grave bolts upon you.
Oh.
First of which is a 10, the second of which is an 18 to hit.
Second is good.
That will do 8 necrotic damage. It's doing
Right.
sort of
I am resistant, so I shall take 4.
well. This pale green streak of energy comes at you from across the room. Up next, this creature comes barreling forward. Gets to here, and it sort of just puts its shield down and its spear at the ready for you all. And as this one sort of gets close, and you can see that these two, especially, and those around the room, their armor looks pristine. Looks like it's been sort of magically kept care of or something. But similar to the undead creatures upstairs, they look pretty decrepit, almost frail. Azric.
Mm-hmm.
And this one will dodge, by the way, with the movement.
Well, I definitely am not waiting here to become a pile of goop. And I point my finger at the beholder and cast banishment.
What's the saving throw on that?
Charisma save 16.
Ooh, let's go.
Beholder zombies, famously charismatic.
Let's go.
They got a total of 2. So
If they are not of this plane, they are gone. But if they are, then they're gone for a minute.
I suppose time will tell.
So
There we are. And as a bonus action, I'm going to summon my Tenny right in front of me between this soldier.
Gotcha. All right. Can you mark which
highlight-
soldier where again?
Right
Okay.
directly south of me. Square right next to me.
All right, they are should be in your control, and then I'm assuming they're going to take their turn next.
Yes, correct.
Alrighty, Tentacle's turn.
Yeah, Tenny little slap.
Tentacles.
20 hit?
With disadvantage, it's dodging.
Then yes, then that is still 20.
20 does hit.
Slaps for maximum of 8 damage.
It gets past the armor and you see it slap around the neck, and its sort of neck joint just immediately disintegrates.
Ooh.
And it falls apart.
I see that rather weak. Highly recommend to take out the casters. And that will be my turn.
Up next, the alchemist. Move forward. It will throw. You're still. Were you dodging? You were dodging, right, Hayden? Or yes.
Yeah.
So it
Was that
throws
the correct-
acid at you at disadvantage, and it's
Was
gonna
that the-
miss. What's that?
Did you mean to move the other one?
I think so. Back to whence you came. This one.
There we go.
Same. And then it will throw the other at you, Azric. That is 13. I believe it's going to miss.
That is a miss.
Next, this one will move forward. Up to you. And it is going to use its spear against you, sir. The first is a 12, which will miss.
Correct.
Add rolls. The second one is an 18, though, which I believe will hit.
That is a big time hit.
You will take 9 piercing damage.
My tentacle is going to defensive coil and react. And I will negate 4 of that damage.
And 7 necrotic.
How much was the normal damage?
I don't know. You interrupted me.
Oh, my bad. You
I
said
think it was 9. 9 and 7.
5. And then half of 7. Okay.
Alrighty. Emmy!
I succeeded my concentration, FYI.
Thank you. Need to put a blob on you.
Ranged attacks, if they're in melee,
Disadvantage.
are okay if it's like a spell cantrip, right?
Disadvantage. Unless
Even
it's a
a
saving
spell
throw.
cantrip?
Unless
Yeah,
you
it's just
have-
a saving throw. It's not an attack.
Which spell?
I'm going to do my sonar ability, which is Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast that on the guy right next to me. And he needs to succeed in intelligence saving.
Alrighty, let's see. 5.
Okay. So he's going to fail and he's going to take 1d6. He's going to take 6 damage, but he also has to subtract a d4 from his next saving throw it makes
Gotcha.
before the end of my next turn.
Disintegrates into dust.
Oh, wait. I'm level. Oh, he did disintegrate?
Yes.
Okay, I would have done more damage. I just realized that.
That's okay.
Yeah, I got him.
Alrighty. Anything
And then
else?
I want to move. I want to like kind of ungroup a little bit. Just in case. Maybe one more to be safe. Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha. Alrighty, Cooter.
Oh yeah, I had a question which was reactions are just once per round, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Where am I? Hello? No, don't freeze. That's bad. Why would I start freezing now? Chrome. Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, it was just my character sheet that's frozen, which is the most ironic thing because it's completely static. Because I wanted to see, I'm pretty sure that I used my signet ring so that I can Booming Blade again.
You can Booming
but
Blade
my
whenever you
character
want. It's a
keeps
cantrip.
dying. So that I could so that I could speedy into melee range is the part of that. Oh, but that would be my bonus action, which is the same as a reaction, right? Or is that different?
What are you trying to do?
I was going to. We're back. Excellent. Expeditious retreat. No, that's a different thing, I think. Oh my god, this is just repeatedly freezing. I'm just gonna walk on over there because I can probably do that, hopefully. Am I gonna be in range? Yes, I am. I'm gonna just stand right next to this guy over here and I'm gonna smack him.
Go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, maybe not. That's a 3 plus, I believe it was a 4, so 7. I think my equal was a +4. Yeah.
That will miss.
Sad. But I've got a lightning weapon ready.
And you have a gizmo.
Go. Yes, but I can't use him because I already used my reaction. I'm pretty sure.
No. All you did was move an attack. You didn't use a bonus action.
But I used a reaction. Oh, right. Okay, so the bonus action is different.
Yeah, you didn't use a reaction either. As far as I know.
But I used one for Hayden, no?
Nope.
For the
No, I used an inspiration.
You're Flash Genius. Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
none of the things that you were trying to do takes a reaction. So.
Okay, cool. Then I thought Flash of Genius did. That's crazy.
Well, I meant your bonus action is different than a reaction. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yes. In that case, we're going to do a pew 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 at this man's.
Fantastic.
Which I don't have my sheet up. So
roll your d20. I'll help you out while things are going bad for you. D20 plus 4.
15.
That is gonna hit. Roll a d4 and add 2.
5.
Alrighty. 5 damage.
Okay, is this working?
These do not look as decrepit as the armor boys. Alrighty. Taj.
Yeah, that's it.
I am going to throw a firebolt at this guy.
Go for it.
Does 13 plus 6 hit?
Yes.
Nope. $18
damage as it's sort of doused in flame. Still, look, I mean, it looks hurt as much as you can tell if an undead thing looks hurt or not. And they weren't as fragile as the Guardians were. Yeah, you can.
Here.
Did you roll advantage, by the way?
I didn't. Let me roll it. Let me do double just in case it was a double whammy. No.
Okay.
A 13 and a 16, it would have been the same outcome.
Okay. And Hayden, your turn.
Okay. Quick question. This ledge I'm on, about how high up would you say it is?
5.8 feet.
Great. I'm going to drop down then 5 feet. Or I will when I click the right button. 5 in 20 25 30 bonus action dash 5 in 15 25 30.
Okay.
And as my action, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. You are dodging. You see at your feet is a beautifully crafted pendant made of a rare shimmering metal. It's shaped like an intricate interlocking geometric design with a large multifaceted crystal at its center. It sort of captures and refracts light and sort of creates an interesting display of colors in it. And surrounding this crystal are runes and symbols that are sort of unintelligible to you.
Okay.
It's on a delicate looking chain made of the same metal.
So would attempting to pick it up be like an item interaction, or is that?
Yeah, you could pick it up if you would like. You haven't done anything for your item interact.
I don't know what it's gonna do if I pick it up, though. I'm going to not pick it up yet.
Ah.
I'm not gonna pick it up yet. I'm just gonna stand there and dodge.
Gotcha. This is Jalendar by Kevin MacLeod, by the way. If you want to look that up for yourself, it's on the screen as well. If you're looking at us live. Up next is this friend, and you step over to that pendant. And this creature looks over you and just sort of hisses at you. And it turns and just lobs two acid vials at you while you're dodging. The first one misses. Ooh, you narrowly avoided a crit, sir. But that's a 16 otherwise.
That misses as well.
Alrighty. Up next, this creature looks over to you, Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And it's gonna cast a spell at you. And you see an inky blackness cover your vision. And I'm not going to change on the map, but your entire world is just covered in darkness. And you hear sort of slurping cosmic noises from the beyond.
Okay.
Alrighty. Up next, this one upset at Azric for foiling its plans. Fires two grave bolts at you, sir.
Oh dear.
First one is 13 to attack or to hit.
Oh, you gravely missed me.
The second one's a 21 to hit.
Oh shit.
You will take 10 necrotic and make a concentration check.
All right, I will take 5. As I am resistant, and my concentration check is 21.
Fantastic. And then this one, after their shots, they will stand back here. Azric.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm going to... There's only one warlock here who can cast Hunger Hadars. And it's going to be me. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Deathlock that is south of Hayden.
Gotcha. Go for it.
The first blast hits for 25.
Ooh, that hits.
Not damage. Damage is 13.
13. They roll a 12 on their concentration check, so they're good.
All right, second blast. Going to hit with the 22.
That hits.
And that one does 15 damage.
15. They roll a 16 on their concentration. Alrighty.
Wow,
They're looking
beefy boy.
rough, though.
Okay. That will be my turn. And then my tentacle will move next to Kuta.
Alrighty. You can do it. There you go.
The little slappy slap.
Go for it.
Protect
What?
me.
12?
12 is enough for that one.
Oh, Snapples. Okay.
Snapples.
Snapple. It does 5 damage.
Okay. 5 damage it is.
And that is all I can do.
Speaking of Snapples, this friend is going to move away from Cooter. So Cooter, you can take... Actually, you can't because you took your reaction for Flash of Genius. So they step away. And then they're going to hurl 2 acids at you, Azric.
That was the last round, right?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. It was like before my last turn.
Oh, so you have a reaction
I'm
now. So you
guessing-
could use a reaction to try
Yeah.
and slap it now.
I can slap?
Yeah.
What am I slapping? Who am I slapping?
The one who walked away from you.
Oh, yes. I would absolutely
You could also
slap that guy.
Yeah, and since you're a warcaster, you can also try and do a booming blade slap.
Yes! I will do that.
Ooh.
Do I just roll like usual?
Uh-huh.
Like usual to hit? Okay. It is a 19 plus
That
a
hits.
4
That hits.
plus
So
2d8,
yeah.
which is 12 plus 1 is 13.
13 damage. And since they moved immediately after you did that, this next part of Booming Blade comes in. So you roll an additional 2d8 thunder damage.
Wait, another 2d8.
Because they moved
Oh my god.
after you hit them Booming Blade.
Okay, that's a. I was like 15. I'm like, no, that's not a 15 because that's not a 9. 12.
12 damage. Okay, so this skeletal creature looks and just kind of hisses at you, Azric, and just steps away from Cooter and reaches into their sort of tattered robes to pull other vials of acid. Cooter stabs this thing in the back as it's running away, and you see thunderous sort of electricity come out of the back of it, and it takes another step and it just explodes with thunderous, and you hear like a crackle of thunder reverberate around this little cathedral looking area, and it is done.
Kuta, I love you.
Emmy.
Okay, so we've still got 2 dudes. This one and this one, right? Or am I missing one?
Those are the ones that you can see.
Oh, there's this one too.
You saw that one go behind Slurp Town over there.
That's right. Okay, but I can still see this way that's partially in it.
They're not in it. They're next to it.
Okay, and let's see. That's going to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to turn into a sea lion.
Fantastic. How big is the sea lion? Is it medium or big? I mean, large.
It's a lion. Large.
Gotcha. There you go.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use my pounce. And I'm going to run 20 feet towards this guy.
Uh-huh.
To flavor it, because it also says I have running leaps since I'm on the sledge. I'm just gonna run and leap onto this dude, but I'm just running 20 feet towards him, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna pounce on this mother effer.
Yeah.
And he needs to succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Skeletons well renowned for their strength. 13. Alrighty. That is a 7 minus 1, so 6.
Cool. So he is prone, and because he's prone and I'm a sea lion, I can now make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Go for it.
That will be a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
He's going to take 9 damage.
Alrighty, 9 damage. Excellent. All right, Cooter, your turn.
Okay, so I will. So I would like to, and I don't know the order of operations for this, which is why I'm saying ahead of time. I'd like to use my little homunculus boy. Where is the? Oh, it's all the way over there. Can he fly that far? I wanted to use my little gizmo to use my identify through my gizmo. But I don't know if he can get that far.
You can do that, but this entire area is inky blackness making slurping sounds that you can't see through.
It's in sadness. Yeah, okay. Damn it. I can see this little prone guy though. In that case, our friend Hayden volunteers as tribute. In that case, I'm gonna. How far can I walk here? Oh, I can go pretty far actually. I can go to here, 20 feet. I'm guessing I can't skip over this thing, so I'm like here. And I can Ray of Sickness at the prone boy.
Gotcha.
But my thingo crashed again, but I can just barely see it.
If you Ray of Sickness the prone person, you'll have disadvantage. It's a ranged attack because they're prone. There is a bloke over here standing up.
Okay, let's do that.
Not,
Wait, is he in range?
Gotcha. I don't know why I said bloke. You're like rubbing off on me.
Weird. He's just in range. Yeah, okay.
Today. Next thing I know, you're going to start
I'm
saying...
I'm going to aim at him.
How you going?
You would have...
What's an umbrella?
I would think that if someone was prone, they would be easier to hit, but that's
if you're
fine.
next to him, it is.
Yeah,
if you're next to him, it is. But if you're shooting from far away, it's harder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that dude. 19 plus 7.
That hits.
I'm gonna guess that hits. And then we do our 2d8. 7.
Gotcha. Once again,
and I think there was another thing, but I can't. I have to refresh again.
Well, let's see.
I think maybe it was like a poison thing or something, and I just have to remember that I've got a spell slot.
Let's take a look here. I got your stuff set up. Alrighty, Ray of Sickness.
Chrome's having a sad today.
That's okay. Unfortunately, this creature is immune to poison damage.
Oh, no. Alas.
And it sort of hints in the back of your mind.
When will I learn?
After this, and I didn't like give you like I didn't like pull the rug out from under you because it would have been the same with the other creature too, by the way. But you kind of hits the back of your mind. You're like, oh, undead. They don't care about poison. They're not alive.
Fuck.
So you kind of hit your memory as you're
think
doing
it would
that.
Disintegrate all of their bones, but alas, it does not.
Yeah, they're immune to being poisoned. Gizmo though is not immune to a good time. So
yeah. How hang on. Oh, but he needs to be ranged though to be able to hit, but then it's going to be disadvantage anyway.
Can fly 30.
Yes. He's going to fly right here. And pew, pew, pew.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Where's my... That's a 21.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Yeah. And then 4 plus 2, I think. Yes. 4.
It is enough. They were almost dead, so
Yeah.
this Deathlock
Get him,
dies.
Gizmo.
Get him.
Cooter's got her mojo back, y'all. I mean, it's
Yeah.
she's back at it.
Love
And
it.
then
You love to see it.
With that,
She's got a groove back.
the hunger of Hadar
Cooter got
is
her
gone around Hayden. You can see clearly now the goop is gone.
Yay.
And now it's
I can
Tasha's
see it.
turn.
I am going
my
to
God.
firebolt this guy.
Go for it.
Double check. Yeah, he's in range. All right. And I get to roll with advantage.
You sure do.
14 plus 6.
That hits.
Uh, 14. I had to think about that math.
14. This one's looking rough now. It's surprised at the hunger of Hadar dropping and leaving them vulnerable. And you hit them with your firebolt, and they're currently burning and putting it out, but they're still upright.
And I'm gonna move here.
Alrighty. Hayden.
Well, this thing's still at my feet. Hayden will sheath one of his swords and take out one of the 2 daggers he has in his inventory.
Okay.
Let me sheath the red here, pull the dagger out. And he's gonna attempt to pick up the necklace using the dagger so as not to touch it. Like,
Okay.
try to loop the necklace under the dagger.
Gotcha. Easy enough to do.
Okay, and I'll put it in, like, safely in a pouch.
Okay.
On my belt.
Alrighty.
Then I will turn my attention to the homie chilling back here.
Uh-huh.
And I will get to business. If it'll let me move. Get all in his face and make an attack.
Go for it.
No, that's gonna miss with a natural 1.
Yeah, you swing and a miss, sir.
Do I still get a bonus action?
Yeah, so you mentioned that you took that and you sort of put it in your belt.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So you
if
got a
that whole
dagger in your
process-
hand. You can stab him with a dagger if you'd like.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I will try and stick him with the dagger. That's 14
Stick it
plus
with your
8.
pointy end.
That hits. You've got sneak attack.
Oh yeah. 1. That's nice. I hate this.
Is it more than 4?
Yes.
You kill this creature.
Okay.
Nice.
So you
Okay.
stab them and they just turn into dust. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's it.
Alrighty. Up next, this friend is going to try and stand up. And they're going to try and back away from you, Emmy. Because they don't like what you got going on. So you can take an attack of opportunity as a sea lion.
Sorry, a staple fell out of my sleeve. I was really confused.
That's okay.
The heck? Yep, I'm gonna bite him. That'll be a 19 plus something to hit.
That hits.
Sorry. 8 plus 3.
11 damage.
11 piercing, yes.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. 11 piercing. Looks hurt. It's going to lob 2 vials of acid at you. A 15 and a 21 to hit.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out where that staple came from. It's kind of freaking me out. Those are gonna hit. He said a 15 and a 22.
21.
21. Yeah, those both hit.
You take 17 acid damage.
Okay.
Azric.
All right. Double blast is in order.
Alrighty.
I believe I'm in range. Yeah, plenty of room. First blast is a big old hit. That does 12 damage.
12 damage. It is disintegrated.
Oh, excellent.
At this rate, you all are currently going to be out of initiative. But give me just a moment, real quick. So I have something to do here in a second. You are currently out of initiative. The chamber goes quiet for but a moment as you have dealt with all of the undead denizens in here. Azric, you know that you have about
7 rounds.
7 rounds, which 6 seconds a round. So what, 35 seconds? Is that about right?
Yes.
Or 6 seconds per round.
No. 6
So
times 7. 60.
42.
Yeah, 42.
You have 42 seconds from the start of now for you all to decide what to do in this room. And when that's up, you will see what happens. Begin.
Oh,
Run.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
yes, we're leaving.
Hey, like the thing, grab the thing.
I have it. We're leaving.
Here's the thing.
Thank you.
As a lion, I've got 80-foot movement, so I'm running over to Hayden and I'm like, rawr, so you can hop on my back and then we're going to go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Is there anything else in this room, though?
You can spend as much time as you want here to look.
I will take 10 seconds to look.
All right, make an investigation.
12.
A 12. All right, you make out with a few items in here. I can tell you what they are later if you don't want to spend time. But you
Yeah, no,
currently...
later's good. Later's good. Let's leave. I'm not in this room anymore. I left.
Okay. As you are leaving this room, as you'd spent some time to look for some items in here, you hear in the background this screech. You're still in the ruins. I would like for you all to now, you all are going to be doing a skill challenge now to see if you can escape in time before the beholder zombie finds you before you leave.
Oh, God.
We'll stay in the same initiative order. You will need to get 5 successes before you get 3 failures. Taj, you are first. What are you doing to try and move out of here quickly to avoid this creature?
Well, I'm in Viz, so I'm just gonna run and then dash.
Gotcha. So we're doing skill challenge, so you can do a skill that you think would help you. So running would be like an athletics to run faster.
I'll do that. I'll do athletics.
Okay. You could spend resources, anything that you'd like to do. So make an athletics roll then. If you're just trying to sprint up these steps and being like, let's GTFO.
Would I get inspirations or not inspiration? The thingy because I'm in Viz.
Not for athletics. A different skill might be more appropriate for that since you are invisible.
And I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
7 7, 15.
15's a success. One success as you scoop up any remaining items here and just take off up the stairs. Hayden.
Okay. I will do. I guess I'll use acrobatics to like deftly maneuver around rubble and over objects. As Hayden's proceeding to attempt this, he says, what if this necklace is what's controlling that thing? Maybe we should destroy it or something. I don't know. And then I'm gonna roll.
Alrighty, go for it.
Okay. That's a 19.
That is a success. There's 2 successes. Azric.
I will. Can I use deception to like kind of feint it, like juke it out?
Sure.
All right.
Try and think that you zigged when you zagged somewhere under there.
Or throw a rock where it hears sound and distract it.
Excellent.
18.
That's a success. Emmy.
So I was trying to get someone to ride on my back out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That was me, technically.
Can we say it was someone else so they could get like advantage or something on their turn? Like that's part of why I turned into a lion was to get the speed buff.
Yeah.
Like I can just do like, can I just do the help action? Essentially? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a skill challenge. I'll just do a perception.
Okay. We'll say
have,
Cooter's on your
plus-
back, and then she'll get advantage on if she doesn't have athletics roll or something.
Okay. I've got.
I have 0 athletics.
That's
Please
okay.
help me.
Okay. Yeah. And since she's on my back, I want to go fast, but I don't want to knock her off. So I'm actually going to use my perception to make sure that I have sure footing the entire way. And luckily, a lion has really good perception because of their smell. So that's going to be a 9. Shoot.
That is a failure.
Even with a +6.
You look back to make sure that she's on your back and holding on, and then you find a loose piece of rubble that kind of makes you hit your shoulder and topple a little bit as you are all scrambling trying to get back up. Cooter.
Oh no.
You can do skills, you can spend resources.
Spend resources. Ooh.
Like spells or.
You make me run faster.
I can only do it for myself.
That's okay. You can jump off my back. I won't judge you.
I just am going to expeditious retreat myself the fuck out of here.
I try to
Expeditious
see if
retreat?
she's there, and when I turn around, she's like, "Bye."
Yeah.
Yeah, so you topple and you hit your sea lion shoulder and kind of topple on, and she pops up and just goes out of there. That will count as an instant success. And thus you all hightail it out of the ruins as you hear this creature. Actually, no, that was only 4. But you know what? I already said it, so I don't want to get your hopes up and let you down. So as you all make your way out of the
Bucket
dungeon,
didn't go yet, and Bucket passed his strength.
you hear this creature screeching behind you as you sprint out. Taj with arms full of loot, and Hayden with a shiny little medallion hanging from his belt. And I will say you have made it out of said dungeon. Congratulations. You all make out of there with, and since you did spend time to investigate, you will get these things. So 120 platinum.
Oh.
1,200 gold, 12,000 silver. We'll just round all these, and 1,100 copper. That's what was randomly rolled. I didn't make that up.
Is Taj sharing these with the group, or did
Fuck
she
you.
just?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
And you also find 2 art objects, a pair of engraved bone dice, which are worth 25 gold pieces, and a carved bone statuette worth 150 gold pieces. So you get all of that, and then Hayden, you have a medallion necklace that you all can decide what to do with and figure out at a later date.
I want to know what it is.
Excuse me, if you so choose. But with that, I think it's an excellent place to end our episode for the evening. Next episode, we will figure out what's going to happen with your ship. You can spend some time looking at the things that you got, and hopefully make way to your home port in Black Rind Cove. And for those of you that are watching us over on Twitch, we have a poll in the chat for who the MVP was. So make sure to vote, because whoever gets the top vote will get an inspiration that they can use for the next session. So make sure to cast your votes now. And thank you all for watching. I apologize for the technical difficulties that happened today. So thanks for sticking with us and hanging out
Thank you.
and watching us. It was quite frustrating, but that's okay. Nothing we can do about it.
We made it to the end anyway.
You all made it. And yeah, excellent work, everyone. See, it wasn't so bad. You guys did fine.
Yeah,
that could have gone very differently.
thanks to a clutch banish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh my
Adrian,
god! Can you
dude.
imagine if that didn't happen?
Would have made my plan a little harder.
But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you'd like to get early access to all our content on Sundays, make sure to join our Patreon, patreon.com/casters and cantrips. You can catch our YouTube to watch our Out of Combat when that drops, which is the episode after the episode. So youtube.com/@casters and cantrips, or just come hang out in our Discord and let us know what you thought about the episode, your favorite parts, your least favorite parts. Discord.gg/casters and cantrips. And thank you all for watching. It was fun getting back into D&D, and I'm excited to see what happens, because I believe next episode is probably going to be a vote for a captain, since your ship is currently without a captain. And for those of you that don't know, I actually have behind me on this shelf actual cards in which the individual crew members will be voting based on how they are swayed, and all of our cast members will be sending me their votes in secret of who they will vote for the next captain is on the ship. So you definitely don't want to miss that. But for now,
I'm so excited for that.
with the favor of the audience, Azric has an inspiration to use next time.
Oh, he's on it.
12,000 silver pieces convinced him otherwise.
But anyway, thanks everybody for watching very much, and we will see you all next time. And you want to stick around as we go support another D&D channel after we roll our credits, so don't go anywhere. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.